Hi guys, it's Varya from 90 Day Fiancé before the 90 days. I am that cruel, rude Russian, the red evil, you can call me that after the last episode. To be honest, I could barely watch it and I didn't want to discuss anything, but I received so many messages, bad and good, with hate and with support, that I decided to tell you my side of the story, and you can draw your own conclusion and decide who you are, Team Varya, Team Mary, or you just enjoy watching this show. First of all, I want to say about timelines. I came to US 3 months after Geoffrey left Russia. And at least during a month we were constantly in touch. Of course, he was upset with my decision not to accept his proposal, but he told me he loved me, and I knew my feelings were mutual. I said, come to Russia again, without cameras, let's spend more time together, you can get along with my friends and my family. And he said, I can't, because I have to work, I have my custody battles, I have another court stuff. Only then I came up with a brilliant idea to surprise Geoffrey and visiting him in America. I reached out to the producers and asked them to follow my trip because it would be easier for me to organize that surprise with native speakers. If they said no, I would have told Geoffrey about my visit. Of course, I'm not that crazy. But they said, yes, we're gonna follow you, Varya. And I was, woohoo, it would be a crazy adventure. And I started all preparations, like I got my visa approved, I saved my money for the trip, because who paid for tickets? And for hotel? Myself. Yes, folks, it's true. And it was kind of very expensive for me. Okay, my epic appearance. Dogs didn't bark because they knew the crew, which filmed Geoffrey 2 days before. You think it was staged, but neither Geoffrey nor Mary were mic'd, and nobody knows what was coming. Like, it was a total surprise for all of us, for me, for Geoffrey, for Mary, for the crew. It was crazy. I even looked back several times to question the crew. Are you serious, guys? Did you just throw me under the train? Did you know that? As I said in my Instagram post, usually I come up with a brilliant and great answer days and days after the fight. At that moment, I was totally lost, shocked, and forgot English. And as we say in Russian, I decided that the best protection is attack. And I kinda attacked. The only one idea was in my head. This girl is trying to steal my man. I knew about her existence because she constantly texted Geoffrey while he was in Russia. I saw her messages popped up on his phone. I even asked him, who is that? And Geoffrey told me, don't worry, it's just my friend. Okay. Then I saw their common picture in the Instagram. And then I saw her in his house in the morning. Of course it freaked me out. You can see I wanted to hear an explanation from Geoffrey, but Mary were questioning me on who I am. And I just started to yell in Russian. It was more comfortable. Thanks God they cut it off. It wasn't curse, but it wasn't pleasant either. Then I messed up with English words. It was horrible. I wanted to say, why does she act like a victim? And instead of that, I said, "Why does she act like a virgin?" Everyone was like, "What are you talking about? What virgin?" And what was after? I don't even want to comment the ludicrous song and other stuff. It was horrible. Just, I agree, I was trashy. But you haven't seen the whole picture. When Mary left Geoffrey's house, he messaged her, he called her, and of course he apologized, and even he said that Varya overreacted and she wants to apologize, which I wasn't ready to do at that moment, but I was pushed by everyone around because that was Mary's birthday, a day or 2 days before. I felt so much guilty, and I kind of said, "Okay, we need to talk. We calmed down, and we need to talk if she's comfortable." As for Geoffrey, of course, I was mad at him a lot, but I decided to came after him like without cameras later. It was my mistake too. I should said him everything at that moment. In the bar, I kinda knew that Mary could come, but I swear I hoped it wouldn't happen. But it happened. Before she came, I even had fun with Geoffrey's friends. They were not that mean as you see on the screen, at first at least. They even asked me questions, were kind of interested in my story, who I am and what I'm doing for life. And it was nice to talk to them. There I realized that Americans are like politely friendly. That means they will ask you questions, and it seems like they want to be a friend of yours, but it's just politeness. It's not that friendship I used to see in Russia. Anyway, we had fun. His friends even asked me, how am I staying in a good shape? And I said, I do squirts all often. And they said, what? I meant squats. Also, the guy with the curves, he joked at me. He said that the name of drinks we had there is not Tito's but titties, and I said on the cameras, "Oh, I need more titties," and that was kind of fun too. But the fun was over when Mary appeared again, and my heart fell down. And I was like, okay, we need to talk seriously. Again, I need to apologize. But I always have a plan, and something ruined my plans. Don't mess with Russians and don't poke a bear in us. Anyway, I handled this situation horrible, without any class. But the best thing in breaking the bottom is that you can't fall lower, and there is only one way: up. I admit, I am far from being an angel. I do so many mistakes in my life, but if there is any chance to change something, I'll do it. The way I acted towards to Mary was unfair, and I realized that, but later, only when I calmed down. Sorry that I hadn't met your expectations, But I'm a real person and I have a right to learn from my mistakes. Hope you guys are smart enough and much more classier than me not to spread negativity online. Please. Don't message Geoffrey, Mary, or me trying to put down someone. We are all adults and can handle the situation by our own. I love you guys. Take care of yourself. Send you big warm Russian hugs and kisses. Bye.